Everyone keeps saying affordability is improving in Canada, and technically it's true. But if you're sitting there thinking, why does it still feel impossible to buy a home? You're not wrong. So let's talk about what's actually going on right now, because this is one of those moments where the headlines sound better than reality. Here's the good news first: rates came down. Home prices softened in some areas and incomes have gone up. So, when economists measure affordability, it has improved from where we were in 2023. But here's the problem: we're improving from a really bad starting point. This isn't a recovery, it's more like we stopped things from getting worse. Think about what happened over the last few years. Home prices ran up fast during the pandemic. Then interest rates shot up at one of the fastest paces we've ever seen. So even if prices dipped a bit, the cost to actually carry a mortgage went way up. And that's what people feel, not the headline price, the monthly payment. That's why a lot of people still feel stuck, even though technically things have improved. And if you're in BC or Ontario, this hits even harder. These are still the least affordable markets in the country. So when you hear affordability is improving, it really depends on where you live. Better doesn't mean good. Now, here's the part almost nobody is talking about. The environment is changing again. For most of 2024 and 2025, falling rates were helping affordability. That was the tailwind. But now that tailwind is basically gone. Markets are no longer expecting a bunch of rate cuts. They're actually starting to price in possible rate increases. So if you're in a variable rate, that support may not continue. And if you're looking at fixed rates, those have already started creeping up again because bond yields are rising. So we've gone from relief is coming to this might be as good as it gets for a while. So, what does it mean going forward? Most forecasts are saying affordability will likely plateau or even get a bit worse over the next couple of years. Not dramatically worse, but not meaningfully better either. Because you've got a few things happening at the same time, rates are not dropping much from here. Some home prices are starting to stabilize or even rise again. And when things feel a little better, buyers start coming back into the market. So that puts pressure right back on prices. So here's the honest conversation. If you're waiting for everything to feel easy again, that moment may not come. There probably isn't going to be a headline that says, okay, now it's affordable. If you're renewing, this is likely the kind of environment that you're dealing with. If you're buying, this becomes more about strategy than timing the perfect moment. And if you're just watching from the sidelines, trying to make sense of it all, you're not crazy for feeling like something doesn't add up because it doesn't fully. So, yes, affordability has improved, but we're not back to normal, and we're definitely not back to what felt easy. Right now, we're in a middle phase where things look better on paper, but still feel tight in real life. This is where good decisions, proper advice, and strategy will matter the most.